Hi everyone, I'm Hoodie Angel Brandon, and welcome to another Fire Emblem Heroes summoning session. Today we are here with the new Emblem Celica of Echo's Banner. Well, actually, I'm like a day late. I've been going back and forth on whether or not I wanted to pull on this banner, and I really want to save Orbs. I'm not in a great position, but I still have the FEH pass from last month when I got Legendary Melkoran. So since that lasts until the end of the day, I'm kind of tempted to try and grab Celica. Celica is the new Emblem hero, and she is very strong. I have already had the misfortune of encountering someone who had a team of just an entire line of these on Aether Raid's defense. It was as terrifying as one would expect. Yeah, Celica is a menace. She's very squishy if you initiate on her. I mean, look at that, 13 defense, 16 res. You just have to flick her hair and she'll kind of fall over. But in exchange, she has insane mobility, and if she initiates on you, I don't think you're gonna survive it. I mean, that's kind of been the case for most nukes these days, but Celica is something else. She gets a lot of attack and speed, gets extra damage based off of her speed. Her special auto charges, and she has insane warping. She's just all around a menace. She can warp 2 spaces within every foe that's in 6 spaces, if I'm reading this correctly. Just absolutely insane mobility. Good thing we have Corrin to help shut some of that down, right? And then she also has infantry null follow-up, which lets her warp to allies as well. So her range is, yes, just kind of gross, but honestly nothing new for FEH, right? She also has the new resonance, which hurts my head. It has the standard -4 debuff on foes during combat that we've come to expect from a lot of skills. Also deals damage as combat begins. Again, been kind of a recurring thing lately. And it does damage based off of, I think, her max HP, if I'm reading this right. Might be foe's HP, but I'm pretty sure it would specify if it was foe's HP. But deals damage based on HP. And it also reduces damage reduction, because that's also been a recurring thing. She's basically just a culmination of a bunch of effects that we've seen running around lately. It's gross. And then she has Verge of Death, but more importantly, she has the Emblem effect. She boosts special damage by units' max special cooldown count value ×4. So I'm pretty sure if you have like Aether, that would boost it by what, 20? 5 ×4. So can it deal an extra chunk of damage there? So that's already a pretty sizable buff. But then she also allows for each foe within 5 spaces of unit can move to the nearest spaces that are within unit's range from that foe. So she gives everyone that warping ability, and therein lies why I want her. It's not really for her herself, although she does look very powerful. Mostly, if we get Clan, I want to recreate Warp Ragnarok Clan from my Engage playthrough, because that was just very funny, and I want that. Yeah, it's only 5 spaces versus Celica's own 6 spaces, so it's not quite as good as hers, but like, that's still insane mobility. So yeah, she would be very good to get, and her art is also actually pretty good. I'm not the biggest Celica fan, but that art is very pretty. And she is sharing with Rearmed Ivy, who has still some pretty solid fodder. Wouldn't mind getting Soaring Echo for some of my other flyers. I've got it on Morgan, but putting it on someone like Camilla wouldn't be bad either, to give some more mobility shenanigans. Seteth also could maybe use it. Although neither of them are benefiting as much from the AR Far Trace, still wouldn't be bad to get though. And then there's also Kata, who has Guard Echo. Not quite as interesting, but a bit more universal since it's not only for flyers. She also has a Distant Bonus Doubler and Def Res Pledge. These might actually be good for Camilla, actually. But yeah, so solid stuff that she's sharing with, which makes it pretty enticing. And then we also have some other units that I like on here. We've got Xander, who would just be a merge. His fodder isn't that good. We've got Merrick, who is pretty strong, but doesn't have anything that I desperately want. He's just kind of a okay unit, and he would give a Flore the first time we summon him. And then Rosado, my boy, love him. Wouldn't mind merges for him for sure. Red is also very good. Green is actually probably on the weaker end, honestly, but I do like Rosado. And Merrick isn't bad. Xander's honestly the one kind of dragging that one down because he's very good, but he's also not exactly bringing a lot to the table fodder-wise. Embla, very solid. Still, Veronica as well, still hits very hard. And then Hinoka, still a headache if you aren't prepared for her. And then Colorless is just kind of okay. I already have Medius, who is still good, but, you know, I already have him. Mortis, everyone got for free, so not as exciting. And then Goto would be the only new unit for me, and he's not bad, but definitely not as enticing. So Colorless, kind of a weak color, but wouldn't mind going for Celica. Green and red are also pretty good, so I'm thinking I might just pull any blue, green, or red and try and get to the Spark Celica. If I get her before then I can spark a Rosado merge. And yeah, hopefully this doesn't burn up too many of my orbs, because I'm not in the best position. Don't eat all my orbs, please. I should probably save, but it's fine, it's fine. So we start with a Mordecai. Not terribly exciting, unfortunately, but that's fine, I guess. Since we're going to be pulling all three colors, hopefully we won't spend too many orbs on this, right? And a Nino. But yeah, I have been spending a little too much lately. I'm not wild about it, but there's just been some really solid stuff, and honestly, I do need to actually start building some of these characters I'm pulling. I've got a bunch in reserve that I just haven't gotten around to building. I've been too busy. Busy with editing videos, busy with art, busy with streams. Actually, speaking of, I've been doing a lot of streams lately. They're very fun. You should check out my Twitch in the description if it sounds interesting to you. Let's see, next batch. But yeah, I've been doing a lot of streams lately. Also, this is a really good wheel for me. We've been doing some shiny hunts in Pokemon Coliseum. We're just getting started on that, so we're not very far, but just kind of a chill time, chat and hang out. We are also playing some Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, Stardew Valley, and we've got other games planned in the future, so if any of that sounds interesting to you, maybe drop by when you've got a chance. Love to see you guys. But yeah, some of those streams will also probably end up being turned into videos in the future too, which will be very fun. That's a bit more long-term though, because it's going to take a while to edit things, and since I'm getting in the swing of things, I've been kind of busy with it, but eventually. Also, we got 2 Gwens, which is not great. Wish at least one of those had been a Celica, but it's fine. Oh, okay, so we got an Embla. Not bad. Not bad. I'd say Embla was probably the least exciting of the red units. Just because I'd mostly use her for defense, and Aether Raid's defense is not nearly as exciting to me, but and she is minus speed, which is a little unfortunate. I could just give attack speed clash to Sedith. That'd be funny. Nah, it's fine. Probably just gonna keep her. Yeah, probably the least exciting of the red units for me personally, but still definitely not a bad pull by any means. So we will take her. and a Wrath. Okay. Alright. So that is in 10 pulls, well, 9 pulls. In 9 pulls, we got 1 unit, so that's honestly kind of better than Legendary Banners usually treat me. No blues on this one, unfortunately. So we'll hope for like a Veronica or a Hinoka, or not Inigo, actually. Rosado especially. Rosado or Xander. Again, Merrick is not bad, but not that exciting either. he's got decent fodder, but I can't think of who I'd want to put it on. Unless I just slapped it all on like Groom Robin or something. Which I already thought about doing that with Kvasir, but I don't know. I'd feel a little less bad about foddering Merrick for that, because Merrick is just in the normal pool, but Kvasir is a legendary or a mythic or whatever. So, you know, feel a little worse about it. She's a little more limited. Not that I ever usually feel too bad about foddering units like that anyway, but, you know, just to alleviate a little bit of guilt. Just a teeny tiny bit. Barst. When are we getting Reposition Plus? That's what I'm curious about. I'm actually kind of surprised it hasn't happened yet. Like, Reposition that, like, includes a snag skill. Rosado! Let's go! Okay. Yeah, Rosado's super cute. I'd really like to plus 10 him eventually, but it is hard to justify. But getting a copy here is great, and he is plus attack. I think my current one is neutral. I don't think I used a trait fruit on him because I was figuring I'd eventually pull a plus speed copy eventually anyway. But plus attack might be good to merge into. So there we go. That's actually exciting. I mean, the Embla was kind of exciting too, but I'm genuinely more excited for Rosado. And there's no greens on this one, so no chance at him showing up a second time, but at least we might be able to see Celica herself. Yeah, as excited as I got for Rosado, I have to remember he's not actually the reason I'm pulling right now. It's it's for Celica. Come on. Care for us. Emblem of Echoes. It was Care for us, right? I forgore. I forgore. Which one was Celica's chant? It's been a year since I... Dang, no, like a year and a half since I played Engage, jeez. Time flies when you're depressed and busy with art and stuff. More Aether. More Aether fodder. I miss the days when Aether was, like, super helpful. I mean, not that Aether's bad or anything now, it's just that, like, it used to be, like, my go-to special, and now they're like, oh, this character wants Ruptured Sky, and this character wants Flare, and this one wants Armored Beacon, and it's like, oh my goodness, there's way too many things to keep track of now. I don't like it. I like it when things are simple, and Faye is anything but that now. And just a Catria, unfortunately not doing a whole lot for us. Maybe that's a little too simple, you know? That kit is, too simple. We gotta have a balance, you know? We want it to be a little exciting, but maybe a little more simple than Celica, who warps 20 spaces. Her range is the entire map. Yeah, I'm surprised it's taken this long to add more anti-warp measures. We pretty much only have, aside from like Myrrh and Gatekeepers, like anti-warp stuff, the only inheritable one we have is what? The new High Dragon Wall. I'm pretty sure Bulwark doesn't block warp, right? I barely use warp. The only unit that I really use it on a ton are my dancers and legendary male Byleth, so it's not something that I think about too often, honestly. Alright, we're halfway to the Spark now. Getting a few too many colorless, unfortunately. They're kind of slowing down our progression here. It's okay. Irk. Yeah, I really want to see Clan. Come on, give me demote Clan. I'd be so excited. And then I can make funny Warp Ragnarok Clan where he teleports behind you, goes nothing personnel kid, and then throws a jar of pickles at your head. It'll be very funny. No, realistically, as much as I wanted to see Clan in, I have a feeling he's gonna end up seasonal locked for a very long time, and he's gonna be on next year's spring banner, probably as a demote, or maybe a Tempest unit, to be a counterpart to Fram, who got in this year, which is gonna be a little sad, but you know, if I can get him for free or cheap, then sure, why not? But would still love to see him in the main pool get his regular version. I'm still sad because we could have had a launch banner for Lethos with Clan Fram, both Alirs and Vander, and then the next banner could have been a second engage banner, and we could have had the Firene squad. And then there might have even been space for Boucheron, but nope. Sad days. Ooh, there we go. That's a bit of a better wheel. We were getting kind of jammed with all those colorless orbs. This is a little better. Cordelia. Honestly, sometimes I think about buying Cordelia's Resplendent just to get rid of that art where she looks absolutely sad. She looks so devastated, like she was in line at the cafeteria and someone just took the last scoop of mashed potatoes and she was really wanting those potatoes, and now she's just sad. She's just so disappointed. Come on. Show me... Actually, do I want Veronica or Hinoka more? Kagetsu. Sure, why not? Yeah, I can't decide. Maybe Hinoka. Wait, are they both Fire Legends? I kind of forgot. No, they're both Legends, but Veronica's Wind. So yeah, I guess either of them would be fine in that regard then. I don't know why, for some reason I was thinking Veronica was also a defense mythic. It's probably because I see her on defense a decent amount, or I did back when she was new. For like half a year I was seeing her on defense all the time. A bit less so now, but I still think she's a very solid unit. And unfortunately this takes us below 100 orbs, which is always a little scary. But hopefully we can wrap this up soon. Not if we keep getting a bunch of colorless orbs in the polls, though. Another Inigo. Jeez. There's some Inigo fan out there who's very jealous of my luck. Actually, I'm very good at getting the copies of the demotes, except for the ones that interest me. I haven't gotten a Hayato yet. That would have been nice. That's not him. He is in the pool already, right? And yeah, no luck there. Ugh. Oh, it hurts to see my orbs down so much, but it's okay. Tomorrow's the 1st, which means I'll get a bit of an orb injection from all the monthly quests. Yeah, without fail, we've just been getting like 2 colorless on each of these, and it's very sad. It really reduces how fast we can get through the spark. No, that is the wrong mage that I'm looking for today. Oh yeah, I was kind of surprised that Celica was a blue unit. Kind of, I don't know, she definitely strikes me as a red unit first for her emblem version, but I get why they would not do that, because they have so many units that have swords that they probably want to diversify the colors. But I still would have expected colorless, or even green, honestly, over blue. Blue is the one that I expected the least, but I get it. You know, give her some variety in her units, because I'm pretty sure most of her alts are like red and green, or red and colorless, right? So giving her some variety there doesn't hurt. And again, like I said, there's going to be a lot of red emblems probably. I'm really curious what they're going to do with like someone like Byleth, who has like so many weapon options. Are they going to give him the creator sword, or do you think they'll do something weird and off the wall, like giving him Luin? Personally, I think it'd be actually kind of cool if they made him a colorless dragon and gave him the gauntlets. But we'll see. We'll see. Because yeah, no one has those gauntlets yet. Balthus was an axe demote, so those gauntlets remain unrepresented in FEH. Be interesting to see them pop up. Raven. And I guess we will end it with this. I'm not gonna keep pulling and try and break the pity, because I just don't really want to. I want to save my Orbs, but end with a stall. Very disappointing. But that's okay. We got 2 5 stars on the way to this, and now we'll just end and claim our free Celica emblem. Engage! That was a little early. It's okay. There she is. I know that it's a very blatant cash grab. They very much just want to sell us popular characters, but again, and have an excuse to make them bonkers power creeped. But I really like the concept of emblems in FEH. I think it's cool that they actually can like be equipped to your units. I think it's nifty. So I don't know. I'm just kind of interested in the emblem heroes, even though I recognize that they're not very healthy or friendly for the game. But regardless, here we go. Emblem Celica, my second emblem. Both of my emblems have been Sparks, funny enough. This one, to be fair though, Marth I actually got the pass mostly for him. This time I got it for Corrin, and Celica's just kind of a throw-in. Just so happened that my FEH pass was still up in time to spark her. But we will happily take her and add her to the group. Yeah, Celica was traditionally my least favorite lord, I think I would say. At least of the games that I played, but yeah, we've mostly hashed it out. Mostly. I've got new targets to hate on. It's okay. Celica, you've been promoted from hate sync to No, actually Engage really did do a decent bit to make me enjoy Celica more as a character, but that's kind of neither here or there. We ended up spending a bit more than I would have liked due to all the colorless that decided to pop up, but we did manage to get lucky with Embla and Rosado along the way, so honestly, I'm not too upset over this. Hopefully I can take a break and save again, though. But yeah, that'll do it for this summoning session. Thank you guys, as always, so much for watching. Best of luck to you guys on your pulls, whether they be on this banner or any of the other current or upcoming ones. And until next time, this is Hoodie Angel Brandon and Emblem Celica signing out.